What's up, guys? This is kind of a little bit show and tell and a little bit spinning. I'm just letting you guys see I finished spinning some of the it's bamboo and alpaca. The gray parts, if you can see it well, is the bamboo. It's the carbonized black bamboo, but it kind of shows up like a very dark gray when you spin it. So I finished spinning that bobbin. Right now what I have on my machine is some fiber my friend Janessa got at Maryland Sheep and Wool. You can see the sparklies in that. And she got a pound of it that she's going to use with some cream yarn that she already has to make a sweater. And it's very nice yarn. It spins up really well. And I forgot to show you guys one thing in my Maryland Sheep and Wool video. I already moved it, but I also got some Cormo fiber to spin up, and you guys can see the lock structure on some of that fiber. I'll take some out so you can see it. I have my allergies have kicked back in, so okay. I got 3 different parts of 3 different fleeces in this bag. I only got a pound of it. So that's what it looks like. It's very beautiful, beautiful fiber. And see the tips are dirty. So you just gotta wash it. And trim off those tips if it doesn't come clean. And spin it. And it's this stuff is so soft and fine. I'm curious about how many yards I could get from a lock, you know. Like, look at that. That's a lock of this fiber. That one little piece right there. And it's so freaking fine. So yeah, I'm very happy I found that vendor. I'll definitely be getting some again next year. So that's what I'm doing right now. Getting ready to do a little bit of spinning. Gotta start drawing some more too. But that'll be later on this week probably. So I'm using the electric spinning wheel because my ankles and feet are killing me from all the walking I did. So I'm using the electric spinning wheel right now. So as you can see, I'm spinning her a worsted weight single. This is what she wanted for her sweater. And to get a worsted weight single, you need to be spinning at least a 12, minimum of 12 wraps per inch. And once this is washing, I'm over twisting it just a little bit because it's going to stay a single, so I don't want it to come apart. And once it's washing and it poofs out, then it'll pretty much be around a 12. It might be between 11 and a 12, like 11 and a half to 12, but it'll still be a worsted single for her. And that's what she wanted for her sweater. So you don't want to spin it too big because this fiber is gonna bloom once it's washed and dried. Okay. So let's see if I can get it so you guys can see my hands, both my hands. So it's hard to do because I'm working with my camera and I'm waiting for my new, it's like a boom arm for a mic, but you can attach a camera to it. I'm waiting for that to arrive. So maybe it'd be easier for me to film my videos from overhead position. And I took the foot pedal off because I put a new motor on. I didn't feel like cutting wires and stuff that day. But eventually I will get to where I'll probably put the foot pedal back onto my machine. Just didn't feel like doing it that day. But I bartered with Janessa. She wanted this spun up. And I need a costume for an upcoming Ren Fair. Where I'm going to be going with my friend Jana, who owns the alpaca farm. And so she's going to, Janessa sews very well, so she's going to be making a costume in exchange for me spinning this up for her. I think I got the better end of the easiest end of the deal myself. So, yeah. But this is a very easy fiber. It's very soft. It should poof up very nicely. And I hope she really enjoys it. Can't wait to see, because she was a crocheter. Always was a crocheter. She was the kind of person that said, I'm never going to knit, blah, 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 you know. And now she's knitting and she loves it. I think it's good to know how to do a lot of stuff. She can weave too. So I'm probably going to get some weaving lessons from her soon too. Might put that foot pedal back up there today. This is a mom. And for those of you who are curious about this spinning wheel, this is the Vespra from Heavenly Hand Spinning. And I like it. It allows me to spin worsted a lot easier than if I'm on my spinning wheel. Because if I'm on my spinning wheel, I get into a zone, and next thing I know, I'm spinning lace. So this spins fast enough that I don't really have a chance to play around with the fiber. I have to draft fast, and so that's one of the reasons I like having an electric wheel. Not only for when my knees are hurting and my ankles are hurting, but also for when I need to spin something that's not lace. And the reason you have a worsted is because you're smoothing the fibers as you spin. A woolen fiber, you're drafting it out, but you're not smoothing it with your second hand. And so you end up with a real soft and puffy fiber when you spin woolen. And a lot of people like that type of fiber for things they're making, like their hats and mittens and stuff like that. I like worsted, spinning worsted, because that's just why I like to spin. It's good to know the different techniques and terminology. And like, you know, if I'm taking spinning jobs, then someone might say to me, hey, I would like a woolen yarn. And woolen yarns will take longer because you get the best woolen yarns when you spin from a carded preparation. So if I did bats, if I had a card of fiber in the bats, and turn the bats into strips, I could spin a woolen yarn from that. Like, or if you had to actually use the hand cards and prepare the fiber, that's going to take an even longer time. So I think getting somebody a woolen fiber would be more expensive for them, but you know, each to their own. But yeah, she bought a pound of this fiber. And I'm going to get it spun up for her. And then keep moving on to spinning up parts of my supply. I gotta break down the fleeces into and go through them and make sure they're nice and clean, and so that I can get them out to the mill, the ones that need to be processed. And some of it I'll be keeping for using the locks. That border lights, I think I'm gonna dye the locks first. And so that's it. That's what I'm doing today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask questions, and I'll see what I can do. Y'all take care.